What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Neon Trash. I'm your host, Tommy the Hammer, hanging out with Adam McDoogleez. Today it is Adam's pick. Adam, what have you brought for us to watch today?
Well, it's a movie that I've been meaning to show Tommy P here for a while. It's kind of a 60s French art house film called Judex. And it's directed by Georges Franju, who directed one of me and Tom's favorite movies, Eyes Without a Face.
Oh, yeah.
And it's actually, this movie, even though it's an older film, is a remake of an even older silent movie serial that came out in like the early 20th century, like the earliest days of film.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, perfect day for it on a rainy day. So I figured, hey, might as well.
Yeah, we love film noir. Can't wait to check this out. You guys know this routine. Check out that trailer. Peep that shit. When we get back, you guys are going to know our opinions on Judex. What a movie. What a crazy,
Indeed it is.
insane, all over the place film noir mystery. I mean, you've got all sorts of plot twists, all sorts of characters, all sorts of insane scenarios.
Oh, yeah.
What I liked about the movie the most, I'd have to say, is the overall sense of care the director kind of goes at everything in this story. You've got characters that you can relate to, characters that you can't relate to but you find interesting, and then the overall cinematography just draws you in with this crystal clear, sumptuous,
beautiful
black and white imagery. And then watching it on this Criterion collection right here, like, this is the way to go, guys.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Put this movie on a giant TV, 1080p, dim the lights, crank the sound, and just get ready for an old school black and white murder mystery what the fuck movie, because that's exactly what this is.
Yeah, I mean, the director was definitely having fun here. And this movie is actually an homage to an earlier movie serial featuring the Judex, who's the character, is like he's kind of like a superhero in the mold of like Batman or Zorro or like the Scarlet Pimpernel and all that. But it was his homage to that. That's why the film is like, it still kind of looks like an early, you know, silent film in terms of, even though it's, I mean, it's sound, but it just has like, you know, title cards and everything like that, and just some of the shots look like they could be in a silent film. He really was, you could tell the director was really enthused with that early, you know, piece of cinema, and it influenced him here, and he was bound to have fun one way or another. And it's remarkable, I mean, for 1963, just how far he was able to take his vision. And I mean, it is visionary. It's got the fantasy element, I mean, which, you know, for around, you know, Easter time was not too long ago, so it just kind of fits for spring. Yeah, the character is kind of like, he's kind of like a Batman type character with, like, he uses technology. He's like sort of an Avenger. I think Judex means judge or Avenger or something like that. The main villain, she's kind of like a, you know, Black Widow, femme fatale, who's kind of like Catwoman in a way. He's got that, so you got that whole vibe going on. So it's kind of a fun little, you know, mystery, thriller, noir, spy, you know. Yeah, there's so much you can say about this film. It's all in there, believe it or not.
It's the everything bagel of film noir mystery.
Yes.
So if you like that. I couldn't help but compare it to Eyes Without a Face, because that's the first one I've ever seen by that director, and I love that movie. That movie is probably one of the pinnacle horror films of all time. Top 10, top
Absolutely.
20, top 100, it doesn't matter. That is on the list, forever on the list. This one at first, especially during its more strange and what the fuck moments,
There's a lot of those.
I felt like I was derailed a little bit, but I always landed back on the tracks. And that's a testament to the director, where even in the outlandish moments, he wins the audience over. And that's an amazing thing. That's not easy to do as a director, to indulge yourself as an artist and then indulge the audience at the same time.
It's like it tests you as like an audience member to watch it, but you like it so much that you just
you're
can't help but keep following along.
Yeah, you're on board. So, you know, initially I was like kind of sitting around at an 8, but my review actually climbed as I was watching the film. So if Eyes Without a Face is a 10 out of a 10, this is 8.5, almost a 9 with room to grow.
Yeah, it's such a great embodiment of its era and everything that was great about that era of filmmaking. So yeah, it's a fun ride. You know, like I said, it's great to just sit and chill out and just kind of watch this and just be taken on this strange journey with these crazy characters.
Fucking journey,
it is, yeah.
Dude. Wow.
But yeah, for that reason, it's a unique film, which is why I appreciate it. I'm going to give it a solid 8.5.
Oh wow, we're right on the same wavelength, my dude. Yeah. So there you guys have it. That is the old Judex crazy film noir. And one final thought on the movie here. When people talk about film noir, serials and mystery movies from bygone eras, and they're referencing shady characters, dark outfits and fedoras, and all sorts of suspense and thrills and whatnot, they're talking about this.
Yeah,
this movie
has it in
embodies.
spades.
Yeah, this movie embodies all of that. So I've seen film noir movies that actually kind of come up short in terms of what you're expecting in terms of film noir. But with this movie, it's got it all. And even when you are derailed, you'll come right back home again. So with all that being said, guys, I hope I've been informative. Until the next time, tune in to Neon Trash.
Check it out.